Dzień dobry, cześć. I'm Jimmy James, you're watching Catch It Live First. Tonight, we've got for you the mighty Wisla Krakow taking on Legnica in the second playoff match to be played today. The first game's just been played, and that was Wisla Plock. They were playing Polish Betclic. And Polish Betclic opened the scoring on 4 minutes. However, they couldn't hold on. And in the 90th minute, Wisla Plock, they got the winner. So Plock awaiting the winners of this game, which will be played in the final on Sunday. Hopefully, fingers crossed, please God, it's going to be Wisla Krakow. We'll go through the teams. There's been some changes for Wisla. We are underway. It's a full house at the Henrik Rehman Stadium. Wisla kicking from right to left, as you can see. Early touch for Redardo. Can't keep it in play. Smoke's coming across the stadium already. So what's the referee going to do here? Are we going to wait for the smoke to... here we go. We're just going to have a minute, I think, while the smoke comes across the stadium. Yeah, we are. So that's a good point, actually, why this is happening. I'll go through the team lineups quickly. Legnica, they go with Vrabel in goal. Kostka, Kovacic, Kvicien, Grudzinski, that's the back four. Antonik, he's the danger man. Hadja, Dragas, Bochnik, and they went with two up front, allegedly. Welshak and Letniovsky. So, yeah, we're just having a break while the smoke goes across the stadium. The Wisla fans didn't let us down. Wisla are going with changing goal. Mariusz Jop goes back to Broder. Jaroch at right back. Joseph Colley starts. Lisicki starts. Mikulek starts. No Alan Uriger, Captain Courageous. He obviously, that strain he got a couple of games ago was a little bit more serious than expected, so he's not even on the bench today. Mariusz Jop's gone with Igbakim and Poltanovic in midfield. Baina Perez on the right. Duda, the Polish Messi, in just behind Redardo up front. And on the left is Duarte. We are back underway. Still the smoke pours across the pitch, but you can see what's going on, so not too long a delay there. Joseph Colley does well there. Nice little pass to Igbakim. There's room on the left here for Mikulek, but he's going to have to turn, looking for help from Duarte. Wins a throw-in. When these two teams met earlier in the year, it was a 1-0 defeat away for Wisla. And when Legnica came to Krakow on December the 12th, I always remember the date because I was there. It was a 1-1 draw. So nothing really between the two teams in the league season. Chance here for Wisla. Chance, chance, chance. Good save by the keeper. And it's cleared. There was a chance there for Baina Perez. He got a lucky deflection in the penalty area. The defender let the ball bounce. Cut inside there. Poltanovic, if he could have just laid the ball to Poltanovic, he could have side-footed it in. It wouldn't have been an open goal because there was a defender there, but he would have bypassed the defender, surely. Long throw coming in from Jaroch down the right-hand side. No, he goes short. That should be a little free kick there. Yep. Through the back of Baina on that far side. Yeah, just a little tap. Got to be a dangerous free kick for Wisla to swing in from the right-hand side. It's probably going to be Poltanovic, is it? Referee tells him to wait for the whistle. Marks out 10 paces for the wall. Nothing for Wisla to fear tonight from this game. Ridado, he runs to the edge of the penalty area. Poltanovic whips one in. It's flicked on by Legnica defender, actually. They eventually get it clear, but it's picked up by Igbakim. Goes back to Baena. Nothing doing, so he goes back to Broder in goal. Makes me nervous when Wisla play out from the back. Broder goes long, straight through to the keeper. Nothing wrong with that, though. Rather than do anything fancy and make a mess of it, sometimes you've just got to hump it long. Now we can put the pressure on. Legnica trying to play out from the back down that left-hand side. Ball down the left-hand channel. Looked marginally offside. Flag stays down. No, the flag's now gone up, so it was just offside. This we need to be careful of Antonik. He is a good player. He's got pace and he can finish. So he's he plays down that left-hand side. He just mistimed his run there. This will go down the right-hand channel to Baena. Manages to get hold of the ball, but he can't control it. Then a loose pass from the defender, so it'll be a throw into Wisla down the right-hand side. Sorry about that, I just checked the volume before I go too far in. Wisla coming down the left-hand side there. Little back heel from Duarte. Mikulek had overlapped him, but didn't get enough on it. And it's Legnica in possession, although they give possession away. Duda nips in, plays a little pass down the left-hand side to Mikulek. The defender comes over. I think the defender's pulled his thigh muscle there. He kind of stopped. That's Kovacic. I think he's called number 5. Yeah, I think he's done his thigh muscle. As soon as he went for the ball there, he kind of stopped. Didn't stop the ball going for a throw-in as Mikulek was trying to nip in as well. And Mikulek kind of seen what was going on and just let the ball go out. So it will be a throw-in to this. We're down this left-hand side. Yeah, it looks like as he just stretched there a little bit, he might have pulled his thigh muscle. Hopefully he's all right. Truth be told, I'm not too bothered, but, you know, you don't want anyone getting injured, do you? Quick shout out. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and if you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be fantastic. I'll be ever so grateful. Yeah, he's off the pitch now, getting some treatment. So temporarily, Legnica down to 10 men. Who a clearance there to Baena Perez. Gets a fortunate ricochet there. The defender tries pulling him back. And he falls to the floor. Referee says no free kick for the fall. He allowed advantage, I think, for the pullback. Yeah, let that go, the referee, and then that didn't give that as a foul. A little bit of a dive, to be honest, from Baena. You're going to have to do better than that. Go tell you what. The last 2 games that Wisla have played, we've not really been that nervous or on edge because we already secured our place in the playoffs. Not so tonight. I can feel the adrenaline already. That's a free kick just inside Legnica's half, pretty central. It was Duarte who... Kovacic has come back on. Ball's out on this left-hand side. It is with Mikulek. Plays it inside. Little Couple of late tackles going in here from Legnica, trying to ruffle Wisła's feathers. It's not worked though. Ball's with Poltanovic. He runs into space, keeps going, looks for the 1-2 with Radado. Can't get it. Clearance comes in. Mikulek shoots. Keeper down to his left. Oh, and then Baina couldn't get the strike on goal. Good save by the keeper. It's all Wisła early. It's all Wisła. As you would expect, as you would hope. Ball's back with Lasicki, tries to play one into the box. Not enough height on it. It's clear. Joseph Colley makes a bit of a hash of the header, but Lasicki clears up. And it's back with Broder. Great chance there for Wisła. Some lovely play in the penalty area and a good save by the keepers. Kept it at 0-0 when I thought it should have been 1-0 to Wisła. Hyena coming down the right hand side. He gets pushed down to the floor. He's rolling around. The referee points to the 6-yard box. It's a goal kick, nothing more. The Kosovic has gone down again, the number 5. I think he's struggling here. Yeah, now he's done. His night is done, so not a good start if you're a Legnica fan. This was the move. A lovely little 1-2 there with Radado, and the clearance hit Mikulek. One touch. Bosh! Keeper down to his left-hand side, though. Did well, keeper, because it came through legs as well. I thought that could have been the opener for the White Star. I think we need a bit of Wisła anthem, don't we? I don't know it in Polish, I just do in English. As long as on Wawel the bell of Sigismund tolls, so long our Wisła shall endlessly flow to Gdansk. The white eagle shall triumph, the Polish lineage shall prevail. Wisła shall triumph, for it's the Krakow club. Faithful to our team, I shall come to its match once again, and sorrow shall vanish from the heart. Worries shall depart. Even if you're defeated, it must be brief, for the champion is the one who knows how to play. That's the Wisla Krakow anthem. Sounds much better in Polish. I'm on Duolingo at the minute. Struggling with it. But you just got to keep going. Be over to Poland in a few weeks. I've got to go and see my dentist. My tooth come out the other day. So I'll go and get that sorted. Diallo's coming on. So substitute early doors for Legnica. We're back underway. Keeper goes long. Won in the air by Poltanovic. Down the right-hand side, Radado's working hard there. Wins a throw-in for Wisła. Thinks about taking it quickly. No, he's going to leave it for Jaroch, no doubt. Might be a little bit far out to launch one into the penalty area, but yeah, good shot to Poltanovic. Back to Joseph Colley on the halfway line. Good to see Joseph Colley back playing after his Achilles, injury. Back last, when was it? Was it November? That's another foul on Duarte. Need to be careful, Legnica. So the referee's got to get hold of this. They just keep leaving feet in. I mean, arguably, that's a yellow card. The referee needs to get a grip of this and sort it out quickly. Baina on the far side, he's had a little bit of a dive on the end of the foul. And that's put the referee off giving it, actually, but they are leaving a foot in, Legnica. Nice ball to Mikulek in the penalty area. He pulls it back, trying to find Duda. Duda slips. It's cleared by Legnica, but picked up by Poltanovic. Plays a little pass to Joseph Colley. Lays one to Igbekim. Launches one towards Mikulek on the edge of the box. Volley comes in from Radado over the crossbar. Wisla are keeping this pressure on now. It's been 14 minutes of pretty much all Wisla. This was the ball into Mikulek there. And Ronaldo with his weaker foot. Still capable of putting one in from there, but sadly, just over the crossbar. Had the keeper diving, that's for sure. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a goal, an early goal, and then calm down in the match. Go for the second, and then don't do anything stupid. But this is Wisla Krakow. We are the kings of doing stupid things or making the fans sweat. But this is why we love the club. Certainly why I love the club. They've not settled into this match either, Legnica, yet, so now's the time to strike. They've had to make that early substitution, which will unsettle things a little bit. Jarroch on that far side. He's got room to move into. Plays a little pass into Igbekim. Igbekim rounds his man. Plays a little pass to Ronaldo. Out to Baena on the far side. Jarroch overlaps. Chance to put a cross in. Cuts back inside. Now he's made some space. Now he puts a cross in. Headed clear. Recycled by Igbekim. And it's with Baena on that far side. Baena falls to the ground again. Poltanovic is having a word with the referee and saying how many times is he going to be fouled, but you know the assistant wasn't that far away. Now Baena gets up with a little smile on his face. It's all right, but the thing is, when you are fouled, the referee isn't going to give it, is he? He's going to be well and truly pissed off with you. Good evening.
Good evening, guys.
It's a big one tonight. It's the big one.
Big one.
Wisla Krakow playoff match. Still 0-0. Could have had a couple already.
Got people in chat?
No, not yet. Just me. Just me. Just me on my own. Well done on getting... Oh, I saw you, Anna.
First, guys. Don't what? Like and subscribe, share and comment.
Ah, that's the one. Baena down that right-hand side. He's got a little bit of room to run into. Pulls it into the box. Nobody's there, though. Nobody's, and it's easily cleared. They're getting penned in, though, now, Legnica. So they're struggling to get even towards the halfway line. Ronaldo's putting the pressure on. Now they've given the ball away. It's Ronaldo, edge of the box. He's got Duarte there. Put a shot in. He does shoot. The defender heads it wide. That's you. But fortunately, he got enough on it, the defender, and it'll be a corner to Wisla down that right-hand side. Thought about the shot there. Yeah, well done, the defender there. He didn't shirk his duties, that's for sure. Put his head in where it hurts. It's going to be Poltanovic to swing it out from the right-hand side. It's put on the penalty spot. It's headed towards goal by Jarroch, not with any power though. And it just kind of dribbles through to the keeper. No drama there. Got a little bit of a lag going on here, so hopefully everything's all right. Legnica finally into Wisla's half with a ball down the right-hand channel. Too much on it though. Mikulek just guides it out. It'll be a goal kick to the White Star. Wisla Krakow. Let's see what's going on here. Somebody just got booked on the sideline. Yeah, it looks all right. Mikulek down this left-hand side. There's a ball up to Duda. Takes it well, Duda. Ronaldo's come wide. Overlapped by Mikulek. Back inside to Ronaldo. Put the shot in. A lucky break for Duda. Can't get it from under his feet, though. He couldn't get it from under his feet to get the shot away, and Legnica bring it away. They played a ball into space on the left-hand side. Jaric comes across and does well. Needed to win that because Antonik would have had acres. He could have possibly even been one-on-one with Broder in Wisła's goal. Wisła fans, they've got the scarves up. You know what that means? They'll be singing the anthem. It's a free kick to Wisła. Little push on Poltanovic there. They're going to hold a line on the edge of their 18-yard box. They've got some height in defence, so they're going to have to be accurate with these. They're going to have to be accurate with these free kicks coming in from Poltanovic. Agiza says, hi, Jimmy. Looks like Legnica might have a straight red in them tonight. Definitely, mate. Definitely. They've been leaving the footing since minute 1. Oh, too much on that. Poltanovic looking for Joseph Colley at the back post. Couldn't get his head on it, though. Yeah, you could be right, mate. You could be right. Have 000. Long live Wisła and long live Jimmy James. Thank you very much. Have 000. I've got sweaty hands. I've got sweaty hands. You know I've got sweaty hands. Legnica, they're playing it out from the back. On this right-hand side. They've got a bit of room there. Duarte dropped off. Joseph Colley, don't get booked there. No. He's saying the defender did nothing wrong. Looked a bit dodgy. Now they've just left one in on Duda. That's a yellow card. Rightly so. Agiza, you could be right, my friend. The referee's getting fed up with Legnica now. There must be 4, 5, 6, 7 times where they've been leaving the foot in. It's no good giving it one of them. What for? You got done on the outside, mate, and then you took him out. Duda, the Polish Messi. Joseph Colley was a little bit lucky there. That could have been a free kick. Going to be Mikulek to get us back underway. Plays a ball along the ground to Duda. Duda does well. Gets it to Igbekim. Igbekim to Jaric on the halfway line. Plays it out to Baena Perez. Down the line to Poltanovic. Cross comes in. Oh, dear me. What was the defender doing there? The defender, Duarte, was behind the defender. The defender was just a bit casual. Went to put it behind. I think it was a double deflection off the defender onto Duarte and back onto the defender. What can we do from this? Come on, Poltanovic. Put one right on Lisicki's head. In swinger. Got some height, like I said. It falls to Duda. Puts it over the crossbar. It is all Wisła, and I mean, they haven't had an opportunity yet, Legnica, and we're 22 minutes in. He's well capable of finishing that as well. He was just leaning back at the last second, was the Polish Messi. Duda. Thought, seeing as it's a special occasion, I've replaced the old orange with a beer. Trouble is, come half time, I'll be busting for the toilet. Legnica trying to come down the right hand side. Oh, Duarte gets nutmegged there. Chipped into the penalty area. Picked up by Legnica. Turns and shoots. No power in the shot, and Broder just snaffles it up, gets us back underway. He bowls the ball out to the right-hand side to Baena. Legnica are dropping off, so the ball's back with Lisicki. He's just ambling out. No doubt he'll play a little pass to Joseph Colley. He does. Colley's then put under pressure, goes back to Lisicki. Now they're trying to hunt in packs, our Legnica, so it's chipped over the top. Looking for Ridado, not enough on the pass though. Picked up by Legnica. Picked up by Duda, edge of the box, Duarte. Plays a little pass in there to... The defender cut it out. He was trying to find Redado, who'd made the run into the penalty area. Defender managed to get his boot on it, and it's been cleared for a throw into Wisla down that right-hand side. 5-0, 3 Polish flags. Does that mean 3 goals for Wisla tonight? Let's hope so. Actually, it's not a throw into Wisla, it's a throw into Legnica. Go down the line. It's won in the air by Jaroch. Jaroch has landed funny there. Oh no, he's done his ankle. The referee stops play right away. I think Jaroch has done his ankle. As soon as he won the header and he landed, he'd straight away went for his ankle. What's he done here? What happened there? Lasicki's over there wearing the captain's armband in place of Alan Uriger. If you're joining us late, not even in the squad, the normal captain, Captain Courageous. Says no. Hopefully it's just a bit of a knock from when they jumped. Maybe he's caught his shin on the studs of the Legnica player. Look at the stadium, yeah. He's alright, Jaroch. He's a big tough lad. He can go on. Stadium is rammed. As you would expect. Loose pass from Joseph Colley there. He got away with it. Then Duda gives the ball away. But Legnica, they're just trying to get some possession and trying to get into the game. They've shown nothing so far really as an attacking force. They've got a chance to come down the right-hand side here though. Just playing it around. Duarte gets his foot in. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot. Either way, it was woeful. 5-0 says Nie może zeszczeć zitrashi z urazem. That's not come up on my Duolingo yet. I know how to say that I'm eating bread and drinking milk. Not really, it's not much use for football commentary though, is it? Half 0-0. He can't go off injured. Thanks for the translation. Now, just an impact injury. He's back in action here. Lovely tackle from Lasicki. Fortuitous deflection. Duarte put it in. Oh my word. I hope it isn't going to be one of these evenings. It was a lucky break here. And a lovely pass from Duda. I mean, look at that. You've got to do better than this, though. I know the angle's tight. But, it was always just drifting past the far post. Oh, agonising. Agonising. Oh, indeed, have 0-0. I'm not going with the 0-0 anymore. It's just have. This keeper for Legnica, he must have more lives than a cat. And he's up to about 7 already. We've only been playing 28 minutes. Come on, Wisla. I want a goal before half-time for the White Star. Come on. Legnica on the attack here. Long shot comes in. I was thinking, go on, shoot from there. And then when he hit it, Broder down smartly to his left-hand side. Caught it well. This is Antonic again. He is a danger man. This is one of them. If Wisla can get 1-0 up, I can see us getting 2 or 3. We don't want to go behind. We just don't. We went 1-0 up against Legnica on the 12th of December, and it was very much like this. then Legnica come into the game, get the opening goal. Wisla equalised not long after, but it finished 1-1. But I get the feeling if they go behind Legnica, the head will drop. Geezer says, come on, we all expect that they won't make it easy on us. Don't you know it, mate? Don't you know it? It's going to be an out-swinging corner. Right, what's going on here now? Has somebody just headbutted Joseph Colley? Joseph Colley's not happy. Now someone from Legnica's on the floor. It's all going off. It's all going off in Krakow. Right, we don't want VAR involved. Joseph Colley, is he saying that he got elbowed in the face by dry gas? If he has, VAR, yeah, dry gas has done something here. That's why he's trying to calm Joseph Colley down. Get him off the pitch. Get him off. Let's have a look at a replay first, though, before we make judgment. So the referee's having a word with the four of them. Joseph Colley. I want to see what happened to him. He wasn't happy with that, and that's not normally like him. He's normally pretty cool, calm, and collected. Show us what happened. Half says goals will start coming. Straight red, 5-match ban. Not bothered about the ban, just straight red will do for me tonight. They've not shown us the incident yet. We'll watch this corner and then fingers crossed they will. It's floated in. Oh! Who's marking there? An absolute floated ball into the penalty area from a corner. It's not whipped in. And nobody still gets there to put a challenge in from Wisla. How much time was that ball in the air? And nobody can adjust the position. It was Lasicki. He got caught. Lasicki got caught ball watching. You cannot do that. They're not gonna show us the incident, are they? Ball's on the far side with Duda. He's getting pulled back. Referee plays on. Jarrott's chips one over the top for Baena. Can't keep it in, though. It's just going to beat him over the byline. It'll be a goal kick to Legnica. It was a good save, mate. It was a good save. But I want to see what happened before that with Joseph Colley. He was enraged. He was enraged. Not happy. My guess is he got an elbow. Almost 32 minutes gone. Where's that time gone? Legnica playing it out from the back. Well, I said playing it out from the back. It's being played at walking pace. This was just backing off. I think everybody's just getting a breath or two. Wisla have got a strong substitutes bench as well tonight. We'll go through that at half time. That ball's cut out. And it just rebounds. It goes through the defence and Lasicki picks it up. Wisla in possession. Just playing it about at the back. Joseph Colley spreads it left to Mikulek. Chalk on his boots. He's got Duarte inside of him. Poor pass from Mikulek, really. Duarte did his best, but couldn't get the ball back. Now, Wisla working hard to get it back because Legnica were a little bit penned in. They've got away nicely there, though, but Lasicki steps in, intercepts. Jarrott thought about steaming in, then the defender. That's going to be a free kick to Wisla. The defender must have thought, oh my word, if he carries on now, I'm going to get mullered. But he did pull out of it, Jarrott, and then he got fouled. So it's going to be Poltanovic. Yeah, just got his ankle clipped there by Hadja. Poltanovic, it's pretty straight this, whether he's just going to float one into the penalty area. It's too far out for him to have a shot, surely. Yeah, floats one into the far side. They throw in to Wisla. Yeah, he was looking for Lasicki on that far side. Like I said, though, I've said a couple of times already tonight, they have got plenty of height in defence, have Legnica, so any crosses that come in, they're going to have to be accurate. Mikulek on the far side. What are you doing there, son? Goes for the long throw into the penalty area. Nobody gets a touch. It's headed clear, but it ends up back with Mikulek. Back to where he took the throw. And he lays it back to Baina. Baina runs down the line. There's a short pass to Mikulek. Mikulek tries to put a cross in. It's blocked. Duda tries picking it up. Now a cross comes in. Lasicki's still in there. And it's cleared by Legnica. Picked up again, though, by Duarte. Plays it inside to Corley. He lets Poltanovic have it. He's moving forward. He needs help, so he goes to Duarte on this near side. Cross comes in. Lasicki couldn't get any real meaningful purchase. Shot comes in. Underside of the crossbar. Oh, my word. I hope it's not going to be one of them evenings. Duda, how unlucky is that? Watch this for a hit. Bosh! Keeper, absolutely rooted like a statue. I thought that was in. Yeah, it didn't go over the line either. How many chances of this we're going to have tonight? You know how these games go sometime. You have all the chances. Then the opposition breakaway hit you with a sucker punch. We don't want any of that. None of that. "35 minutes gone. Let's get in at half-time with at least a 1-goal lead." Ew, no! Here we go. This is what happens. You have all these chances. Legnica coming down the left-hand side. It's played inside. Igbekim gets bypassed. Oh. Shot comes in, and that's what happens. In off the post. You have all the possession, all the chances. Kostka. No, I mean, nothing Duda could do about that. That's just the way football goes sometimes, isn't it? That's just the way it goes. I mean, 30 seconds earlier, Duda has a fantastic strike, hits the underside of the crossbar. Did he get a touch on that? Broder in goal? He did. Get a touch on it, that's got to go wide. Henrik Lopez, Vi Corinthians. Don't know what you mean, mate. Don't know what you mean. Oh. Absolutely, it's sickening. Literally just said it. I shouldn't have said it, that's the thing. You have all the chances. You have all the chances. And then the one attack that Legnica have, a strike like that, and you're 1-0 down. All we've got to do is keep doing what we've been doing. Something's going to go in. I mean, we've hit almost... I'm not joking. You'll see at half-time when you see the chances if you're joining us late. This we could have had 3-4 goals in this first half. Up to now, we've got nothing to show for it, and we're 1-0 down. Alf says the keeper should be doing better. I don't think so until I saw the replay, and he got his hands on it, didn't he? Get your hands on it. You've got to be pushing it around the post there. It was a good strike, but chance here for Legnica. Joseph Colley. What you doing, man? Joseph Colley, he had the simple pass to go back to Broder, the keeper there, and he decides to run it towards the sideline. The attacker knew what he was going to do, and he ended up tripping the attacker in the penalty area. Referee says no, nothing doing there. Why give him the opportunity to award a penalty? Just go simple, back to the keeper. Agiza says, okay, good, it's your fault, Jimmy. This was, I wouldn't mind seeing that again. If VAR are having a look at it, yeah, they're claiming it's a penalty, and they could have a point, you know. Joseph Colley's fault. Should have just played the simple pass back to Broder. Tried to double bluff the attacker. Didn't work. And when the attacker nipped in, it's one of them where they cross and they clip legs. Referee wasn't interested, thankfully. We're back underway. 39 minutes gone. Wisla Krakow 0, Legnica 1. See, this has put a spring in Legnica's step now. Before, they were just hanging on. No, they were like a boxer on the ropes. Now, they're jabbing and counter-punching. Although, Duda, lovely ball to Redado. Not accurate enough, though, Legnica bring it away. Long ball down this right-hand channel. Joseph Colley's coming over. Just holding the Legnica player up. Now he's got support. Going back towards the halfway line. Oh. Kostka with the ball. It was a good strike, mind, for his goal, but the keeper, let's be honest, if you get your hands to it, you've got to be pushing it around the post. Regardless of how much power's behind it. Loose pass there from Legnica, so it'll be a throw into Wisla on the halfway line. Taken by Jaroch, goes inside to Lasicki. We've got 2 balls on the pitch at the minute. Ball boy's coming on, picking it off. Good lad. Now it's with Baena on the right-hand side. Jaroch with the overlap. Cross comes in. Cleared. Only as far as Poltanovic, though. Oh, dear me. Wisla, Joseph Colley there gets a foot in. On the halfway line, he was one-on-one. It's not funny. My blood pressure is going up. 41 minutes gone. Come on, let's get level before half-time. They're just sitting in Legnica, so they're going really narrow and allowing Wisla to go down either flank, because they know if that cross comes in, they fancy themselves. Obviously, they've got the height of the keeper, but the centre halves are tall as well. Uda there tries a little flick. It doesn't come off, and now Legnica are trying to break. Jaroch with a foul. Luckily, he doesn't get a yellow card. Yeah, he was a little bit unlucky, but stopped the attack from coming, that's for sure. So I thought the referee might have gone. That, believe it or not, is the first foul that Wisla have committed in this first half. Loose pass from Legnica. Wisla back in possession. Long ball straight down the middle looking for Duarte. Too much on it though, too straight. He hasn't got the height and it's just gone behind for a goal kick. You need to think about things a little bit better than that. End of this first half, we'll probably get about 2 minutes added on. There was the injury, wasn't there, to Kosevicic. However you pronounce his name, apologies. He had to go off, pulled his thigh in the first few minutes. Keeper goes long. One in the air by Colley, picked up by Igbekim. Igbekim's foul, but the referee says play on. Now he comes back because Wisla will lose possession. Joseph Colley gets us back underway quickly, lays it off to Lasicki. Lasicki to the right-hand side to Baena. Take the full-back on. Now you doubled up on, so they've got Legnica in defence are really disciplined. They hold the shape. There's not many gaps appear. Gerson says Corinthians by Para Serie B. Corinthians, that's over in is that Argentina? Is it Argentina, Corinthians, or is it Brazil? Excuse my ignorance. Throwing for Legnica on the halfway line. Antonik's gone down. Jaric picks him up. Lisicky runs away and gets the ball. The referee's having none of it. He's not interested. So now it's with Broder. Wisla playing it out from the back. Oh my word. Look at this. It's like kamikaze football at time when Wisla do this. Here we go. Broder dilly-dallying. Now Legnica in possession. Igbekim in to win the ball back. Go on, Igbekim. Do you know, since that goal, Wisla, it's like a different game. Where's all this confidence gone? You know, nothing has changed. Apart from you're a goal down. You know, Legnica haven't suddenly got 12 players on the pitch. If anything, like the geezer said, they're likely to end up with 10 the way they keep leaving the foot in. Duarte. 5 minutes of added on time at the end of the first half. Duda out to Duarte on this near side touchline. Plays one to the edge of the box to Jaric. Jaric to Mikulek. Mikulek just couldn't get the ball under control though, and it's hoofed clear by Legnica. Joseph Colley challenges for it. Wins it more by luck than judgment, but it's with Lisicky. Now it's with Jaric on the far side. He goes down the line to Baena. Baena cuts inside, goes round his man. Drives towards the penalty area. Plays a loose pass to Poltanovic, who was in the penalty area. They win it back, Wisla. But it's the loose passes. It's starting to do me head in. They do the hard bit, and then when it comes to the final pass, it's like they lose concentration and knock it 2 yards to the left or 2 yards to the right. Little bit of shenanigans going on here. Lisicky's there, the captain. Someone's having a little go at Baena. Referee's telling them to go away. What happened here? Oh, it's Baena. Had a little dive. And then what's that all about? Then somebody comes steaming in. That's it. Just grab him by his windpipe, Lisicky. Hey! Come on! Let's be having it before half time. Let's get on level terms. 5 minutes added on. We've had 1.5 minutes. Well done, Mikulek. Now you can drive forward. Plays it to Duarte down this left-hand side. Might need a little bit of support. He's got Igbekim overlapping. Then he slips, and it's a throw-in to Wisla. Duarte takes it. Goes back to Joseph Colley. Got plenty of space. Lays it across to Lisicky. Lisicky to Jaric. To Igbekim. Duda, edge of the box. Lay off to Duarte. Poltanovic loses possession. Igbekim almost tackles the referee, and it's back with Wisla. Wisla just playing it around. They're trying to pull Legnica out of shape. You can see what they're doing. Legnica are not chasing the ball. Baena skins the fullback. Go! Then he nutmegs him, but just too much on it into the penalty area. And Legnica were back in possession. Igbekim wins it back, puts the low cross into the penalty area. Not very good though. Ridado to Jaric in the box. Duda picks it up. Now it's with Jaric. Puts a shot in. Keeper down to his right. Pushes it away. Poltanovic was there, but wide of Poltanovic, and Legnica get it clear. How many chances? Surely. One of these chances has to go in for Wisla. Baena on the right-hand side. Plays the ball into the box to Jaric. Defenders across. Jaric holds on to it. Now he gets his ankles done. Referee gives him one of them. Get up. Not having it, the referee. Fair play. Long ball up to the halfway line. Picked up by Joseph Colley. He's got it under control. He's moving forward. Little pass to Duda. Duda lays it off to Poltanovic. It's out with Baena on that right-hand side. Little step over, goes round the fullback, cross comes in, it's blocked, it'll be a corner to Wisla on the right hand side just before half time. How nice would it be to score here? I mean, you're not going to get a free kick for that. You're definitely not going to get a penalty because it's outside the box. It was Lasicki who went down. Shot from Jaroch there. Keeper down smartly to his right-hand side. That's where we won the corner from. Oh, that just a touch closer to Poltanovic and he would have had a tap in. This way, they'll be taking it short. Now it's crossed in. Too high for everybody. It'll be picked up with Baina on this near side. Oh, no. Oh, he's done his hamstring. Baina's done his hamstring. Off you go. I mean, Tamas Kiss can come on. He's on the bench, but he's pulled his hamstring. I'm saying that. On Wisła's bench, who's the... I'm sure I saw Tamas Kiss. Wisła's bench, we've got Alfaro Biedrzycki, Mark Carbo Belapart, Kiakos, Tamas Kiss is there, Kuziemka, Lakiewicz, Sot, and Zwolinski. So he's got a ready-made replacement in Tamas Kiss. He can play on the left or the right, as can, in fairness, Alfaro. Yeah, he's done. I think he's done for the day. Well, if he's done for the day, he's done for the season, because I think the final's on Sunday, so if he has done his hamstring in, you're not going to be fit for Sunday. That's assuming we can get through this. And the way our luck's going tonight, yeah, applauds the fans as he walks off down the tunnel. We'll be bringing a substitute on now. Is it going to be Alfaro or is it going to be Tamas Kiss? If it was me, I'd bring Tamas Kiss on. Bring that pace on. Worry the fullback. They're primed for yellow cards anyway, Legnica. So with Tamas Kiss's pace, yeah, they give the ball back to Broder. 6 minutes gone already. Of 5 minutes added on time. Legnica ploughing forward. And the referee says that's half time. Watching this now, at half time, wait to see the chances that Wisła have had. I mean, Duda, he hit the underside of the crossbar with an absolute rasper. The keeper's made some great saves. There's been some shots that have just trickled past the post. I mean, there's the goal. Wowza. Wowza. Does he get enough on it? The keeper where he should have been putting it around the post. It matters not. He didn't. It's 1-0 to Legnica. Well, this is what happened in the game on the 12th, the last time we played at home. Legnica took the lead. Didn't take too long though, and Wisła were back. There's the goal scorer. Legnica, Wisła were back on level terms. It's going to be one of them evenings again, though. Is it going to be one of them evenings where you hit the crossbar, you have a penalty, you miss it, you know, and Legnica by some fluke get a clean sheet? I just can't see Wisła not scoring in the second half. Although, to be fair, I couldn't see them not scoring in that first half. They managed to keep a clean sheet though, Legnica. Anyway, quick shout out. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. Ping that notifications bell. And if you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be fantastic. 3 stream supporters tonight. We've got jalexpetproducts.co.uk, heavenlypleasures.co.uk and removepest.co.uk. Links in the description. Use the promo codes. Grab yourselves a bargain. Agiza says, settle in, boys. I don't see an equaliser till the 75th minute. Oh, my heart pills won't. I mean, look at these chances for Wisla. It was all Wisla, and they literally have had one shot that needed a save, and Broder couldn't do anything about it. You know, decent shot there from Ronaldo, but to be honest, never going in. We had far better chances than this. I mean, the defender did his job there. You couldn't really tell whether that was goalward bound or not, but he certainly put his head in. This was a lovely chance from Duda, just leaning back at the last moment over the crossbar. You'll be disappointed with that, will the Polish Messi? This was nothing. All the pace got took out the shot. I would have saved that one. How confident are you, Geezer, on the 75th minute? I thought this was going in, and it just at the last minute carried on bending away. I thought it had just a chance. If it hit the inside of the post, you got that chance of it ricocheting in. Not to be. But that was, I mean, to be honest, I'm not even sure that was on target, but Broder pushed it away. But we've had far better chances. I mean, that was a decent save. Shouldn't have had the amount of space. It was there again. Look at that from Duda. How unlucky was that? Absolutely rattled the underside of the crossbar. Keeper just was like he was made of stone. He didn't move. Oh, dear me. Agiza, if they scored 2 before 60 minutes, it wouldn't be our club, would it? No, it wouldn't. I mean, that was a good strike. But look at the amount of space he's got as well. I mean, Duarte there. He's covering the space and puts the slide in, but maybe he'd go towards a player and stop him getting the shot in the first place. You've got to do better than that. Off looking at this in slow motion, he gets a decent hand on that. You've got to put it wide of the post. You've got to put it wide of the post. God, I wish I was in that stadium. I wish I was in that stadium. Full house. The thing is, if we do go through tonight, and at the minute it's a big if, what's it going to be like on Sunday against Plock or Plock? We had an absolute shocker against Plock in the league. Gifted them at least 2 goals, playing out from the back and being absolute idiots. So if we do manage to get through tonight, it's going to be... I've got to be honest. If we don't go through tonight, I want Legnica to go through. I don't want Wisla Plock. Definitely not. I can't abide the diving little shithouse. That's all I can call him. Excuse my language. Can't remember his name. Spanish. He's just in... dives all over the place. I watched the game earlier on. Plock against Polonia Varsova, and he was still doing it in that match. They scored on 4 minutes, did Polonia Varsova, through, I think it was Vera, something like that. 4 minutes, and it was a long time to hold on. And in the second half, they pulled back level. No, it wasn't actually. It was in the first half they pulled back level with a header from Edmondson. Good header. He's tall anyway. But he certainly generated some power. So it was 1-1 at half time. And then they got a winner from a free kick central just outside the 18-yard box on 90 minutes. And then that was it. They booked the place in the final. Agiza says, I'm confident that fatigue will hit Legnica first, and I still have hope for that straight red. You could be right with the straight red. You could be right with the fatigue, because they have put a lot of effort in defence in that first half. The thing is, when you are feeling the pace, it's always easier. Oh, got to do better with that than that. It's always easier to keep going when you've got that 1-0 lead that you're defending. And it's, let's be honest, it's a knockout match, isn't it? You know, there's no next week. There's no... If things don't go your way tonight, we're not putting it right next week. It's your season is done. Your season is done. We've got no money for transfers over the summer. Are we going to keep hold of Ridado? Are we going to keep hold of Mikulek? You know, do these players... You know, I know they've got contracts and what have you, but if teams come in for them, you know, is anyone going to come in for Duda? We couldn't even pay the players' wages. Let's have a bit of quiet while it's half time. We couldn't even pay the players' wages over the mid-season break because they didn't have the money coming. They had a 2 million bill coming from somewhere that they didn't know about. If you can't pay the players' wages over the mid-season break because you've not got the crowd money coming in, you know, the fan money from the attendance, that you can't pay the way. How much is actually in the bank at Wisla for spending? There's nothing. There's nothing there, is there? If you cannot afford to pay player wages, you certainly can't afford to be going splashing out cash in a transfer window. If anything, you're going to be a seller, and that's what worries me. You know, is Ridado going to stay? To be honest, would Wisla want him to? You'd want him to as a player, but as a club, do you need the money that could come in for him to go another season? All the, you know, if we do go up in the Eklatstrasse, it's going to be easier to attract players to the club because you can offer them top flight football. But who can you afford to buy? We can't afford to buy anybody, no, really. Or if we can afford to buy anybody, where's that money come from? Because it's only a few months ago, we had a £2 million bill that came in that nobody knew about, allegedly, and we couldn't afford to pay the players' wages, so the two wouldn't marry up. The squad we've got at the minute would be fine for next season. You know, we've got cover in... you know, there's enough cover. We won't have European football, which at the start of this season definitely had Wisla taking their eye off the ball league-wise. And it makes it a long season. And then you get injuries to like Joseph Colley, who's just coming back now from doing his Achilles when we played, was it in Vienna or somewhere like that, back in October, no, you know, whenever it was. So there's a lot riding on tonight's game. And even if we get through tonight's game, we've got Plock on Sunday. And if we get through Plock on Sunday and we go into the Eklatstrasse, it's excitement, it's fantastic. And let's be honest, that's what we want. As fans, we want to be in that top tier. But for me, does this current owner have enough cash to put into the club to take it forward? I'm not sure the answer is yeah. I'm just not sure. If you can't pay the players' wages, it doesn't bode well. I mean, let's be honest, €2 million was it? A €2 million debt that appeared from nowhere, and suddenly you're not paying player wages. €2 million is small potatoes. Absolutely. It's a rounding up error when most clubs are doing the finances. But for Wisla Krakow, it means nobody's getting paid. Yeah, it's got to do better there, Broder, just watching that again. The geezer says, I'm trying to keep our spirits up, but it could be the Żywiec talking. Hey! Whoa. That's a point. Let's have a beer while it's half-time. Geezer, what do you think about the transfer window this summer? I don't know where... Do you think we're going to keep our players... I can't see us having enough funds to buy anybody. And if we get an offer for Radado, which there's been rumours doing the rounds, aren't there? He says he would like to stay. But was it Lech Poznan who've been sniffing around? Although we want him to stay as for the team and the players, do we want him because we need the cash? For me, I think if you get rid of him, you're going to be left with Zwolinski up front. Who's going to then go with Zwolinski? Who's going to take over from Radado? It's probably going to be Duarte moving inside. And he's played there before, scored some good goals. But I'd sooner have Radado. The players are just going to come out for the start of the second half now. This where fans are applauding their team back on. We need a good start to the second half. An early goal, put Legnica on the back foot, empty the lungs, and then go in for the kill on, according to a geezer, 75 minutes. Oh, I hope you're right. I hope you're right, my friend. I would sleep well tonight, that's for sure. Tamaskis is coming on. That's for Baina, in case you're joining us late, just before half-time. He looks like he's done his hamstring. So Tamaskis comes on. He will torture the fullback with his pace. Agiza says, hopefully getting this far will light a fire, but they need a fire with a paycheck. That's it. That's it. I mean, tonight's going to generate a few shekels for the coffers, but let's be honest, if you're going to own a football club, I mean, I always say, if I can afford it, I would buy Wisla Krakow. That has always been, if I get the money, I would put a bid in. But you would, it's no good going putting a bid in. We're back underway, by the way. It's no good putting a bid in if you've then no funds to plough into the club to take it forward. And although the current owner maybe dragged Wisla out of the doldrums financially, you know, there are issues with the financial issues, and you got to be careful what you say about them, because there was money went missing, shall we say. Then there was mafia involvement and what have you, and drugs. What's all that doing around a football club? Let's be honest. But so he has come in and done a massive favour for Wisla from that point of view. But you've got to have more than 2 million sat in the bank, surely to God. Shot comes in early doors, Broder down to his right-hand side, corner kick. Oh! A geezer says, you won't sleep, you'll just start worrying about Sunday. This is true. This is true. But there's always, but at least you can have the excitement, can't you? Because there's always something to worry about. Once tonight's done, if we're out, then the worry starts about who we're going to sign, who's going to get sold, who's going to be... Is it worry, is it excitement? I don't know. Let's have a look at this corner coming in from the right-hand side. Hopefully our marking's better. Hopefully our marking is better. It's an outswinger floated. Yeah, danger's gone. Right. A geezer said, I think Wisla have the most beautiful club crest in football. It's fantastic, isn't it? It certainly stands out, that is for sure. Trying to come down the left-hand side now with Mikulek. Yeah, he needs support. Plays it inside to Poltanovic. He's got acres of space to move into. Tamas Kisser's got room on this right-hand side. Finds him. Tries to go around the fullback there. Fullback sticks a leg out. Gets a lucky touch. It's a throw into Wisla. About 35 yards out. Jaroch, what's he going to do? Is he going to go long? No, I doubt it. He goes short to Tamas Kiss. Lays it back to Lasicki. Lasicki to Collie. They'll go keep it going left to Mikulek maybe. No, plays it to Poltanovic. He turns. It's with Lasicki. Jaroch has got chalk on his boots there. Just see if there's any substitutes at half time. Rabel, Grodzinski, Kostka, Diallo, Kvyesyen, Ragas, Letniovsky, Hadja, Wojniak, Antonik, dangerous Antonik, Valschak, into the box, Mikulek, puts a shot in. Oh! Who's kicked to there? Is that a penalty or is it a foul by Mikulek? It's one of them. It's a foul. Look at this. Mikulek shoots. Oh! I think they both got the ball in fairness. Oh, I think he snapped his ankle. Oh, dear, dear, dear. I think there's an ankle snap there for the Legnica player. Yeah, I think he's... If I had to put money on it, I'd say he's fractured his ankle. Excuse me. That was a shot early seconds of the first half, of the second half, sorry. Roder down smartly to his right. Yeah, I've got a feeling that could be a fractured ankle for the Legnica player. There's a stretcher coming on for Mikulek. Hopefully not. Hopefully that's just precautionary. We'll get him off and he'll run it off, but we don't want Mikulek going down, do we? It sounds callous, but at least we've got on the... Oh, the referee's got VAR involved now. That we've got Kiakos who can come on and play left back if needed. Lasicki's having a word with the referee. The referee's getting both. Ah, yeah, Kiakos is going to come on for Mikulek. So that's okay. Kiakos has got a goal in him as well. So I think the referee's just saying he's looked at VAR. VAR have looked at it and it was both players who just got to the ball at the same time. And yeah, it's not ended well for either of them. Look at that crowd in the background. Full house. Full house. The ambulance is on. Try and take a Legnica player out while you're there. Mikulek looks to have come off best, to be honest. The way the Legnica player was holding his ankle in the air, it was reminiscent of Mark Cabo Belapart, funnily enough, against Legnica on the 12th of December last year. Yeah, Kiakos will come on. So it's as you were kind of thing. And like I said, Kiakos has got a goal in him as well. I'm just not convinced he's as good defensively as Mikulek. However, we need goals, don't we, tonight? Being 1-0 down. Still can't get used to seeing Joseph Colley with short hair. Used to seeing him with his dreadlocks. There's Anthony, number 98. He is dangerous. He is dangerous. Both players still down, as you can see at the minute. The ambulance is on there. Wisla fans, we're not looking happy, are we? There's Lakievitz having a word with Marius Yop. Well, from a mercenary point of view, should Mikulek be injured, he's not going to be getting sold in the summer, is he? Having a word with the referee there. Is he saying, any chance of a VAR for a penalty, ref? He's got to look at Berbatov, doesn't he? Niovsky. Wisla Krakow, God's fans. Yeah, it does look like Dmitry Berbatov. Not as good as Berbatov, that's for sure. As you can see, still waiting for the injured players to leave the pitch. A geezer says, I can remember the time of stretcher pantomime when, regardless of severity, every player went on a stretcher only to be whistled back on. There was some, yeah, it was pantomime, that is for sure. One of the best ones was, I can't remember the country, but the players, the stretcher bearers ran on, got the player off, were running off quickly. They kept falling. They finally got him to the edge and they just tipped him off. Comical. Then there was one where the guy picked up the stretcher and the bloke's head was hanging off the back, and as he picked it up, he rammed his head up his own up his ass. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Small things amuse small minds. Yeah, they both look quite serious here. I think they're both on the gas and air. Mikulek looks in a bad way. Straight away when it happened, the players around were calling on the training staff, you know, the physios and the doctors and what have you. So it looks like there could be a couple of broken ankles there, maybe fractures. Certainly going to make it more exciting at the end. We're going to have about 10 minutes of added on time. And that's if there's no more stoppages now. I hope we don't go to a penalty shootout. Although at the minute I'd take a penalty shootout, but I don't think my nerves would take it. They shot me nerves. Gets in where is it? I forget where you say we're from. New England. I do like a pint of the old Givettes or Chisky. A geezer. Christian Eriksen is thinking, big deal. He certainly is. He certainly is. Do you know when that happened? I was on my holidays, and to be honest, we'd had a few beers, and when it did happen, I thought, what's going on there? I didn't realise it was anything as serious as it was. He's left Manchester United now, hasn't he? I've not heard where he's going, but I've not seen much news this last day or so. I've been so busy. Oh yeah, that's definitely a fractured leg. Geezer said yes. Connecticut. Connecticut. So if you're in Connecticut, is it 4:20 in the afternoon? No, we're on normally on the East Coast. It's about it's 5 hours behind the UK. So if looking at that, you'd be on 21 minutes past 4. Not too sure what's going on with this. It's saying I've got a stream warning for software issue. I'm not messing about with it now. A geezer says, yes, sir. Yep, I've got the time right. Yeah, the ambulance is off the field, so the referee is going to get us back underway. Kyriakos is coming on. Who's coming on for Legnica? I'll tell you in a second. To be fair, it's not a bad swap, that, Kyriakos. Ambulance is still on the pitch, so Legnica would be happy if it stayed there. Park the bus, as they say. Yeah, I can't see who's coming on for Legnica yet. It's a shame no away fans are allowed in at Wisla. From obviously, it's tough luck. If we're not allowed in your stadium, you don't come to ours. But it would have been good to have some away fans in there as well. As it is, the Wisla fans have filled it. Alejandro happens. Greetings from Chile. Agiza, I can't believe Christian can play. Came back to play. I thought he would leave like Fabrice. Yeah, well, the thing is that once they've got the medical science now, what do they do? Fit a pacemaker in him or something like that, and he's good to go again. It moves on. Alejandro, there was a clash. 2 players both went for the ball in the penalty area. They both got to the ball at the same time, but I think they caught legs as well, lower leg. So I think they've both got fractures, and it's not ended well for both of them. So it's look at that. That's a sight to behold, isn't it? That is a sight to behold. Paying the respect of the pitch. Love the Wisla fans. Thanks for joining in chat, by the way, Alejandro. You're always welcome. We might even make a Wisla Krakow fan of you yet. The ambulance is making its way. Alejandro says, thanks. You're more than welcome, mate. That requires too much trust for me, Jimmy. The geezer. Yeah. Although, once it's in, do you know, I'm what, 50, mid-50s now, 54 this year. And my granddad is 95. And I think he had a pacemaker or something about 30 years ago, I'm going to say. And he's still going strong at 95. So when needs must, get them pacemakers fitted. Right, so it's going to be a long throw from the far side, which Kiakos, who's just come on as a substitute for the injured Mikulek, who we've just seen going off in an ambulance, he's going to be launching one into the penalty area. Players are going to have to keep the concentration now from both teams. Hopefully everything's all right with the stream. The geezer said, God bless him. Cheers, mate. I'll pass it on from Connecticut. Long throw into the box. Flicked on. Legnica bringing it away. This will win it back, though. It's all very tight. And now, they've poked the ball clear. They've got a chance to break on Wisla. Loose pass, though. And Tamas Kiss gets lucky there. He nipped in and tried, instead of making sure the ball got cleared, he tried nipping it past the winger, Antonik, and was lucky to get a throw in. So we're going to have 63 minutes gone. We've got to have about 15 minutes of added on time up to now. Hopefully my bladder holds out. Switching the play to the left-hand side there, looking for Kiakos. It gets there eventually. Was that offside? No. Kiakos has just stayed onside. Plays it to Igbekim, edge of the box. Loose pass to himself in a way there. So this will get another throw in. Just wondering how long Mario Shop's going to wait before he brings Walensky on. It's another free kick to Wisla. It was Duda who gets his ankles chopped. He'll be all right though. So Redado's arguing over whether the ball should be 6 inches further forward. Don't worry about that at this time. Don't worry about that at this time of the match. It's going to be swung in, probably by Poltanovic. It does come in, but it's not a good delivery. It's easily cleared. It's out on that far side with Duarte. Gets the return pass, gets to the byline. Goes to pull. Oh, come on, referee. You didn't have a clue there, so straight away they do what they always do. Goal kick. It was clearly a corner. If in doubt, they always give it to the defending team. There, you got a clear touch on it. Oh, come on, man. The geezer says, we would allow you a bathroom break, but they should score. Then you know you can't come back. Yeah, I'm the bad luck omen. Is that what you're trying to say? I used to do that with my mother-in-law. Bless her, she's gone on now. But whenever she used to leave the room, there used to be a goal. It's all getting tight down this right-hand side. It's a throw into Legnica midway inside Wisła's half. They're not rushing now, and why would they? Antonik throws the ball away. It is Antonik. Jarek nips in though. Duda picks it up. Duda still going. Tried finding Kiakos on that far side. Chance here for Legnica, edge of the box. Sigbekim gets in well though, breaks up play. Then I shouldn't laugh really because there's a chance now. There's a chance now for Legnica. Kiakos got in Duda's way. That was comical. Ended up with a chance for Legnica. Game's just getting a little bit stretched at the minute. They've got a chance. Then this right hand side now, Tamas Kiss. On the far side, Duarte's got room. Duarte's got room. You've just got to get the ball to get the crossing. Tamas Kiss working hard there to get the ball back now. Jarek comes across, keeps it in, does well. Just, it's going to be a free kick. The ball is just not falling for Wisla. It happened in the first half. You know, a shot comes in, the keeper makes a save, and it was just to the left of Poltanovic. Another day, it's a foot closer to him, and he has a tap in. It's just like the ball is not, it's just not happening for Wisla. Anthony, oh my word. I thought he was just going to put a cross in. He put a shot in. He had some bend on that. He almost whipped it in the top corner. It started out wide, but he got so much whip on the ball. You can see from this angle better. Just for a second, I thought that was going to maybe sink my battleship, as the old kids game goes. This is not necessarily a bad thing for Wisla if Legnica start pushing forward a little bit. Maybe we'll get some room at the back, because when they sit in, we're struggling to break them down. Going to be a long throw into the penalty area from Hadja. Yeah, that's nobody got a clean header on it. Broder will pick it up. He goes long, looking for, I don't know who he was looking for, but it's cleared by Legnica. Only as far as Wisla though, and it's picked up by Igbekim. Plays the ball forward to Kiakos. It's picked up by Duda, spread out left to Duarte. Cuts inside, plays it to Duda. Ball into the box to Kiakos. Kiakos pulls it across. Cleared by Legnica. Not very well though. Chance for Duarte. Lays it off to Igbekim. Shot. Sliding block comes in. Cleared up by Joseph Colley. This will come once again. It's with Poltanovic. On this right hand side he finds Jarroch, who's got some room. He's got Tamas Kiss with him as well. He goes back inside to Poltanovic though. Short pass to Igbekim. To Joseph Colley. Kiakos has got chalk in his boots on the left. Tamas Kiss has got chalk in his boots on the right. He goes right. It's with Jarroch. He's just sitting in Legnica, quite happy to do so, holding that narrow shape. Like I said, in the first half, they've got height in defence, so they're happy for Wisla to go down either flank and put a cross in, because they've not really had any trouble from Wisla's crosses. Just playing it about at the back. The game's getting spread now. The players are from... Sometimes you see all the players wedged in a quarter of the pitch. Not so at the minute. Tamas Case on the right, Duarte on the left, and it's spreading the field, which is fine until you get... If they break on you, there's gaps. And they're not bad at all at breaking, aren't Legnica? They're a well-drilled outfit, but there's no reason. I mean, let's be honest, if you look at the chances that Wisla have had, and bad luck, you kind of make your own luck, but you know what I mean. It could be 4 or 5-1 to Wisla. As it happens, 70 minutes gone, and we're still to get on the score sheet. Trying to put a bit of a press on now, are the White Star. Keeper chips it over to the left-hand side. Hiss comes across, it's a throw-in. Chance for Legnica to break here down the right-hand side. Kiakos goes across, gets a foot in, wins the ball. It bounces to Igbekim. He gets us back on the front foot straight away to Duda. Lays it off to Poltanovic. Poltanovic, you've got Tamas Kiss on this right-hand side. He finds him. Oh, loose touch from Tamas Kiss. And he had Jarroch overlapping him. Then he's got to stick his foot in and commits the foul. All from that lack of concentration. You know, just that loose touch. Then you commit the foul. That'll kill another 30 seconds. It's not only the time we can't afford to waste, it's opportunities like that. We had the overlap on. Jarroch had made the overlap. Just concentrate. Don't think it'll be long before we see Zwolinski. There's 20 minutes plus stoppage time. There's going to be at least 15, 20 minutes stoppage time because of the injury to Mikulek and the Legnica player. Both went off. I think they broke their legs. Wisla picked the ball up. Poltanovic spreads it wide right to Kiss. He's got room to run into. Now he slips again. Keeps hold of the ball this time though. He's under pressure. Legnica nipping at his heels. He lays it off to Poltanovic to Igbakim. It's on the left-hand side now with Kiakos. Kiakos comes back. It's with Joseph Colley. It's back with Poltanovic. He's playing quarterback tonight, Poltanovic, and doing it pretty well. Now, on the right-hand side, we've got Duarte. Does well to keep hold of the ball. Plays it out wide right to Tamas Kiss. Kiss puts a cross in. Headed goalwards from Kiakos. Is that... Oh, no. It's just not this was night. I hate to say it. I can just see it now. There's a potential handball. So Tamas Kiss, he got the cross in. It's headed goalwards by Kiakos. It hits the defender. Keeper dives to his right. And I think they were checking whether it hit the defender's arm or not. I'd like to see it from another angle. But you'd have to say, close but no cigar once again for Wisla. Who's gone down there? Oh no. Somebody's holding... Yeah. Came off his shoulder, but you're not going to get a handball for that. As much as I would like it to be, it ain't happening. Somebody's gone down holding the hamstring, and I'm hoping it's not Redardo. No, it's not Redardo. He's there. Who's gone down? Still can't see from that angle. There's too many people stood in the way. Is it Tamas Kiss? He's only just... No, Kiss is there. I'm running out of plays here. I can see. Where's Poltanovic? Where's Poltanovic? So Zwolinski is going to come on. Is Poltanovic going to go off? Has he done his hamstring? He doesn't look happy. Yeah, Poltanovic is coming off. So that could be a change in shape, actually. If we're going to go three at the back and push... We could go with three at the back, as in Colley, Lasicki and Jaroch. Push Kiakos up on that left-hand side. Move Duarte inside to play with Duda and keep Redardo in just behind Zwolinski. That would really put the pressure on Legnica. Thing is, leaves you a little bit light at the back, but at this stage of the game, faint heart never won fair maiden, as the saying goes. Quick shout out as well. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell and give us a thumbs up. That's going to be a booking. And rightly so. Three stream supporters tonight: jalixpetproducts.co.uk, heavenlypleasures.co.uk, removepest.co.uk. Links are in the description. Use the promo codes at checkout and grab yourselves a bargain, get yourself a discount. Right, back to the football. Duda puts one low into the penalty area. Kiakos shoots, it's blocked. Headed back in. Chance for Legnica to break, but it's pumped back forward by... It's going to be a free kick. Pumped back forward by Colley, and Zwolinski, who's just come on, commits the foul. I don't know why they do that. You're never going to get away with it. It just relieves all the pressure. Keeper's not playing around at the back. He launches it long down this left-hand channel for Legnica. They win it in the air. But Wisla pick up the second ball. I mean, that's just typical of Wisla Duarte there. You've got the skill to pull that little layoff off, and he doesn't get enough on the pass, and it's just frustrating. You know, we're not asking him to play Real Madrid style, but that's pretty basic stuff. Just concentrate, for God's sake. Jarosz plays it to Collie. Got plenty of time. Duda's dropping deep now, so you can see what's happened. He's dropped deep as Duda, and he's playing in that Poltanovic role, quarterbacking, which he's good at. Tamas is trying to run down the wing. He gets pushed into touch, but the referee says, nah, fair, shoulder to shoulder. It was just a case of a good big un beating a good small one. Spreading it out down the right-hand side now, Legnica. They're not flooding forward, but they've got enough in the attack to cause Wisla a problem. Into the penalty area. Pulled back, edge of the box, chance for a shot. Igbekin with the block. Still with Legnica. Blocked a second time. Now it's with Zielinski on the left-hand side. He goes for a Hollywood pass, looking for Tamas Kiss. Kiss has got the pace on the fullback. Go on! No, pullback. The fullback. He did well there. Tamas Kiss wanted a free kick. Assistant's right in front. Was this a free kick? I'm not sure it was. Now he got enough on the ball. Juan David Cordova Benitez. Basura de Equipo. You'd have to translate into English for that one for me, my friend. Redado, edge of the box, loses possession. Cleared by Legnica, and it'll be a throw into Wisla on the halfway line. Jarosz gets us back underway. Right on the centre spot, Joseph Colley plays a short ball to Igbekin. There's room on the far side for Kiakos. Finds Kiakos. Kiakos whips across in early, headed clear easily by Legnica. You're going to have to do better than that because they've got the height. And then it's just a crazy... You're not going to get away with that, Duarte. He just ran around the Legnica player who... And as soon as he put his arm on him, the Legnica player just goes down. It's a free kick, pressure gone. You're not going to get away with that. All it does is just does the defender's job for him. The defender's job gets done as soon as you commit the foul. He can run away. He doesn't need to do anything else. All the pressure gets moved. From there, where it's being taken, 50-yard upfield where the goalkeeper's going to punt it. This will win it in the air. It's with Igbekin. He's driving forward now. Oh, plays the ball down the line to Tamas Kiss. It hit him on the heel. Manages to keep it in, but can't retain possession. Wisla are just not having the run of the ball tonight. Antonik's there, trying to dive his way into touch. Referee doesn't fall for that one. However, that is a foul, and that'll be another minute. Grudzinski, it was who got fouled. This suits Legnica. This bitty play. It's a foul. Just gives them that moment to get some air into the lungs and reset. We need to start keeping the pressure on now. 9 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Going to be a lot of stoppage time though, probably about 15 minutes. Duarte driving forward, trying to find Tamas Kiss. Kiss slips. How often does Tamas Kiss slip? Get some longer studs. The amount of time he slips. It's like, get it sorted out. Throwing comes down the line. Jarosz wins it in the air. A bit of head tennis going on. Lisicki clears it up. It's with Joseph Colley. Plays it out left to Kiakos. He's got room to run into Kiakos. Then he turns. He needs support. Gets it from Igbekin central. Driving forward Igbekin. That's going to be a yellow card, surely. Surely that's a yellow card. No, referee's kept it in his pocket. He gives the free kick away. Lasicki's come over saying, "What is that? Why is that not a yellow card?" Driving forward. No, it's not a yellow card. It's just a foul. I would love to say it's a red card, but it's not, is it? So now we've got Ronaldo standing over the ball. Is it too far out for a shot? Probably not for Ronaldo. But the way the luck's been going tonight, it's probably going to hit the crossbar, hit the keeper, hit the post, and go out for a corner. Luck's got to change it sometimes, though. You've got to be in it to win it. Go on, put a shot in. Bang one in the top corner. Bang one in the top corner. Ronaldo steps up, shoots, hits the wall. What a disappointment that was. Give him such a good build-up as well. Now we've got Tamas Kiss at the back. Legnica trying to break. Loose pass there, though. Chance for Duda to break. Plays a little ball into the box there. Nice turn from Zielinski. Puts a cross in. Edge of the box. It just will not fall for Wisla. It's uncanny. There we go. Into Ronaldo. Turns. Lays it back. To Igbakim. Shot. It hit Duda. Shot again by Igbakim. Hits the defender. At what point are we going to get just that little bit of luck? Just a little bit of luck. That's all we need. MD Rojak Islam. 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw. I'll go with a 1-1 draw and then it'll be extra time. I just don't want to go to penalties. I'd take penalties now, but... And don't be fooled by the clock if you're joining us late. There's about 15 minutes, 20 minutes of added on time to go two players clashing, breaking ankles, legs, both of them, I think. So we've got plenty of added time. Duda keeps it in, plays it in towards Zielinski. It's all getting scrappy now. Just need a little bit of calmness. Jaroch wins the ball back. Ronaldo, edge of the box, shot comes in, it's blocked. Just will not fall. It just will not fall. Oh. Rodrigo de Santos. Precise de uno gol, por favor. It was in the first half. Vamos Wisla, says Rodrigo. I'm just guessing what you're saying because I do not... my Spanish is awful. But the goal was in the first half. After Wisla absolutely battered Legnica, chance-wise. You wouldn't believe it, but you're going at half-time, 1 goal down. With it the crossbar, the keeper's made saves. It's been one of them nights, but we've still got time, plenty of time. And it's never... This is Wisla Krakow. It's never easy. Oh, that's going to be a booking. There you go. That's a yellow card. Awful pass from Duda. Really stitched up Duarte there. That's one of the easiest. Brazil. Good to have you in the chat, Rodrigo de Santos, anyway. Good to have you in. Duarte here, they're telling everyone to calm down. Keeper's going to take as much time as he can. They're not going to mess around playing at the back. He's going to go long. Keeper floats one forward. This will pick up the second ball and they can come forward now with Kiakos. Tamas Kisses on the outside. He swaps sides with Duarte. That's going to be a free kick. He's given the free kick to Legnica. You must be... You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe that. I've seen it all. Oh, a geezer. His Portuguese is also awful, mate. Is it? Sao Paulo FC. Major time do Brazil. It's, I'm going to, do you know, shouldn't laugh. My Portuguese is awful and I'm going to emigrate to Portugal in a few years. As soon as I retire, the plan is to emigrate to Portugal. Substitution there. Couple of substitutions for Legnica, freshening things up. Rodrigo de Santos. Unless it's in English, I can't help you. WC Clayton. Obrigado. We know that one. Obrigado to you as well, Clayton. Ball's on the far side. It's a throw into Wisla. Coming up towards 90 minutes, but like I said, plenty of added on time at the end of this 90 minutes. Wisla Plock played earlier this evening. They'll be waiting the winner of this game in Sunday's final, who goes into the Polish top tier, the Eklatstrasse. Jarocz plays a ball there, looking for Zwolinski. Heads it down to Ridardo. On the far side there, we've got into the box, Tamas Kiss. Plays it to the edge of the box. Kiakos. Ridardo! Shot! It's blocked. It'll be a corner to Wisla. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. We just need that final touch. That final touch will do it. I've got a feeling as soon as Wisla can pull one back, get on level terms, Legnica's heads will drop. Yeah. This is where we miss our captain, Uriga. The flicker. Oh, just nobody could get a touch on the ball as it fizzes across. It's picked up by Kiss. Edge of the box. Shot comes in. Defender's gone down, holding... I don't know why the referee stopped that, because he's holding something, but it's not his head. He's took one in his stomach. So what? I'm not. I know it sounds callous, but it's not a head injury. So why is the referee stopped that? No need to stop that at all. It's not a head injury. Leave it to the players. Siemanu. Siemka Jestes. Polakiem. Botwaj kanal jest po polsku. My Polish is not that good. My Duolingo's not caught up with you yet. I am learning, but not fast enough. Yeah, I'm not surprised Ridardo's having a word. Siemanu. Translates it into English, then I know what the saying was. Oh, come on, get up. Play silly games, you win silly prizes. Well done, Zwolinski. Right, come on, smash one in now. Let's get back level. 17 minutes of added on time. So here we go, 17 minutes. Plenty of time to get an equaliser and then a winner. Bodies all over the place. Referee's not blowing his whistle. He's letting them get on with it. Ball's played forward towards Zwolinski. Duda picks up the... Duda picked up the ball there as it dropped to him, and he floated one over the top, trying to get Tamas kissing behind, but it was just too straight. Keeper comes and picks it up. So yeah, plenty of time here. No need to panic. Legnica launch one down the left-hand channel. Jarocz does well, takes it on his chest, lays it off to Duarte, who's come on this right-hand side. Back to Jarocz. Lose possession though. Going to have to try and win it back there. Duda comes across. That's a throw in to Legnica. Once again, they weren't sure who that came off, so they give it to the defending team. That's what referees do, and lines, referees' assistants. If in doubt, give it to the defending team. Antonik. Back heels Jarocz there in the shin. Referee's given a free kick. This would take it quickly. We're zooming in on Lisicki, but we're not bothered about that. We want to see where the ball is. It's with Tamas Kiss. Plays it to the edge of the box to Zwolinski. He can't hold it, and he wants a free kick saying he was being pulled. You're not. You're not going to get a free kick for that. Do better when you get the ball. Do better to hold it and play somebody else in. Game's getting really stretched now. It's wide open, this pitch. Legnica on this near touchline on the halfway line. They're going all the way back. They're probably going to go back to the keeper. Yeah. Just keeping hold of the ball. Play it out from the back. Space all over this pitch now. It feels like jeopardy. If you lose the pass, if you lose the ball with a wayward pass or you get tackled, it feels like there's real jeopardy. That's offside, surely. Get your flag up, assistant referee. Oh, chance here for Legnica. Put wide of the post. I don't know what the assistant on the far side was doing there, because he pointed for a corner as well. He also didn't give the offside, which looked miles offside. Referee's assistants kept his flag down. Lasicki gets back there for the block, and then the assistant on the far side points for a corner. Come on. Get a grip, man. I don't know where he got a corner from that. Luckily, the referee overruled him. Referee just letting this game go on now. He's trying to blow his whistle as little as possible, which is what we like to see. Right, Wisla in possession with Duda. Plays it on the left-hand side to Joseph Colley. Now it's with Kiakos. He's got a little bit of room. Goes inside to Kiss, then overlaps him. Kiss goes down the line himself, plays it inside to Kiakos, but wayward pass gives possession away, and Legnica can bring it away. But then sloppily, they give Wisla possession back. Oh, come on. You can see how it's set up. There's so much width in this game now, so much space. Duarte down the line there to Ridado. Ridado can't keep it in though, and it's a throw into Legnica. Getting frustrated there with Tamaskis. He wants it on the floor. He doesn't want the ball bouncing when it gets to him. WC Clayton says, thank you. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. Good to have you in the live chat, by the way. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and give us a thumbs up. Wisla are going to make a change. Alfaro's going to come on. I'm assuming that's going to be for Duarte. Who's coming? Tamaskis is coming off. So the substitute is being substituted. I can only assume that's for an injury, because otherwise it's a bit of an ignominious exit, isn't it? If you come on a substitute at half time and then you get substituted off yourself. It's no real problem though, bringing Alfaro on. He'll slot in over on that left hand side nicely. We've still got that balance with Duarte over on the right hand side. Wisla winning the ball back. Ridado try, don't commit the foul, wins a throw-in. Perfect. Kiakos, get us back underway quickly. He does. It's with Igbekim. Back to Kiakos. That's going to be a free kick, edge of the box, surely. Excuse me. Referee says no. Ball's still in play. Referee's letting the players get on with it. It's like the Wild West now. Alfaro! Oh! Fucking hell. Pardon my French. Alfaro, one of his first touches, he shot. It deflected. The keeper scrambling backwards and it hits the crossbar and comes back out. This must have been Alfaro's first touch. The shot comes in, hits the defender, off the... Oh, my word. Oh, my word. How many times are we going to hit the woodwork today? Or the keeper's going to pull off a world-class save? Is it just not Wisła's day? I don't believe in that. It's just... They're just making us work for it that little bit harder. Oh, dear me. Joseph Colley on the ball. What are you going to do, Joseph Colley? Don't do anything stupid. Ah. Thank you for your live chat. I don't understand it. But if you guys doing that, chat away. Anything I do understand, I'm more than happy to read out. Wisla win a free kick just inside their own half. Referee is going to take the name of a Legnica player there. Number 27, I think it was. Now we'll move on. Igbekim driving forward. They're looking tired, Legnica, at the minute. They're just kind of doing enough. but they're not looking too full of energy. It's all Wisla. I can't believe that hit the crossbar from Alfaro. And it is Alfaro. 1-1. Fingers crossed. 1-1. I'd go with that. Cross comes into the box. Headed goalwards by Ridado. Claiming a corner. Referee says no, it's a goal kick. 1-1. I'll go with it. Then we go into extra time. If it goes into extra time, it's going to be, with the 17 minutes of added on time, it's going to end up with it's going to end up God knows what time this game's going to finish. This will win the ball in the air, picked up by Joseph Collett. 8 minutes of added on time gone now. Oh. Trying to come down the left-hand side with Alfaro. It's edge of the box with Duarte. Just cannot break Legnica down on the edge of the box. Now they've just launched it long over the top. They've got a break on here, one-on-one. Lisicki comes across. Yeah, Jaroch comes across as well. That's cleared up nicely by Wisla. Aguiza, from my lips to God's ear. Jimmy, let's go, Jimmy. Wisla Krakow. Goal. Go, 1 goal. That's what we want. 3 TOR. We've got another 8 minutes of added on time to go. That's got to be a free kick. Come on. Referee gets his card out. Let's do this. We've got this. We've got this. If we can get the equaliser, we'll go on and win it. I can feel it. We've just got to get Wisla fans there singing their anthem, singing the team on. Jaroch puts a cross in. It's kind of blocked and loops up. Ridado trying to get that space. Duda was there just waiting to pull the trigger, and it just will not fall for him. Duda, lovely little ball to Ridado. Claiming handball. There's bodies all over. It's like the Battle of the Somme. The referee's not blowing his whistle. He's letting the players get on with it. Igbekim has his shirt pulled. Why is it not a yellow card? We carry on. Oh, there's going to be another change for Legnica. It's going to be Mioch coming on. Who's coming off? Dimitar Berbatov, lookalike number 27. That'll be Letniovsky. Come on, hurry up. Get off the pitch. I've seen snails move faster. God, blimey. I hope you're going to add another 60 seconds on for that, referee. I think regardless of whether Wisla go through tonight, we will be covering the playoff final on Sunday. Hopefully Wisla will be in it. Chance in the penalty area there. Pull it back, Duarte. He does. Gets too much on it though. Collie can't get there. It's kept in though by Alfaro on that far side. Alfaro puts a cross in. Headed clear by Legnica. Picked up by Igbekim. Back out to Alfaro. Alfaro with a chance to put the cross in. Does put the cross in. Touch! Oh! I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Ridado stuck out a toe. It hits the post. Comes back towards the keeper. And he just picks it up. How many times are Wisla going to hit the woodwork tonight? I've never seen a game like this. 3-2, I said 1-1 or 0-2. I'm going with 1-1. Think positive. Think positive. Come on, Wisla. Cannot believe that. Zwolinski, edge of the box. Fighting hard, but can't get hold of the ball. It's now with Alfaro, edge of the box. Cut inside, lay it off to Ronaldo. Not accurate enough. The defender gets in the way. Now it's back with Kiakos. Kiakos trying his luck. Just not getting the run of the ball, Wisla, tonight. It's just one of them nights. That's got to be a free kick. It is indeed. Joseph Colley, the Wisla player, fouled. We're back underway. It's with Jaroch. Duarte on the right-hand side. Whips across in, but it's blocked straight away. It'll be a throw-in. Gets us back underway. Jaroch. Plays it inside to Igbekim. Igbekim goes to Alfaro, edge of the box. Wisla have got plenty of numbers in there. Just needs to get the space. Gets a throw-in. Quickly taken to Kiakos. Kiakos. Back to Alfaro. Alfaro's looking for the yard to get a cross in. Does well there. I could have put the cross in there. It's got to come in earlier. Edge of the box. Zwolinski. Swing and a miss. It's not even going for a corner. It's not even going for a goal kick, sorry. But Wisla can't pick up that second ball and it's cleared by Legnica. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes. Do your worst, Wisla. I mean, they've done everything apart from score. They've hit the woodwork 3 times. I get the feeling Legnica are just hanging on now. They're just hanging on in there. We need to break the spirit, get the goal, and we'll take them. Igbekim driving forward now. It's with Duarte. Cross comes in, looking for Ronaldo. Back post, headed back. Duda! Over the crossbar. That could have been the moment. That could have been the moment. Get over the top of the ball. Over the crossbar. Over the crossbar. Keeper will take his time now. No doubt the referee will give him a yellow card for time wasting. Mario Shop looks a little bit resigned on the far on this near side, you know. Yeah. Referees brandish that yellow card to the keeper, which slows the game down even more. He's going to add some more time on, but come on, Wisla. Come on, Wisla. WC Clayton, Jaere Kikike. Just lump forward. One in the air by Jaroch. Kiakos doesn't do good. It's not good enough, that. Trying to chip Broder from a long way out. Bit cheeky. You're not going to do that from there. Right. Now and ever for Wisla. Now and ever. It's with Duda. Plays a little pass to Ronaldo, who's come deeper. Played to Jaroch down this right-hand side. Can he keep it in? He can. He puts the cross in. It's flicked on. Ronaldo brings it down. Just needs that yard. Goes to ground. It's not a penalty. The referee was having a good old look at that. 90 seconds to go. Maybe another minute for time wasting, but 90 seconds. Wisla running at a time. Duarte puts a cross in. It's picked up by Alfaro on the far side. Trying to get that yard to get a cross in. Can't do it. Plays it inside to Igbekim. Igbekim puts the cross in. Headed clear by Legnica. They'll start going down now with cramp. They'll do anything just to stop that clock. There was Ronaldo. Was it a trip on him? No. Duarte floats one into the box. Chance! Zwolinski puts it wide. It's a goal kick. Do you know something? Do you know something? If Wisla cannot, in the final 30 seconds, get the equalising goal, what more could they have done tonight? We've hit the woodwork 3 times. The keeper's pulled off some worldy saves. It's just not been the night. It's just one of them nights. The thing is, you don't get another night for the 24-25 season, dear. It's now or never. Your season ends tonight. That's another season in the Betclic 1 when we shouldn't even be in this league. We should be in the Ekklak and then we'll be going into a third season. Chance here, mistake from Legnica. Alfaro puts a cross in. Edge of the box, it's scuffed by Jaroch. That was a tired shot, wasn't it? And we're moving into added on time at the end of added on time here. You've got to put it into the box now with no time left. Put it in. Put the cross in now. Cross comes in. It's headed clear. It's picked up by Duda. Joseph Colley. Oh, what pass? What sort of a pass was that? The referee's going to blow his whistle. He's had a look at his watch. Put it into the penalty area. Into the mixer. Everybody forward. Everybody forward. Headed clear by Legnica, and that's been the story pretty much all night. The height at the back, we just haven't been able to cope with it and be accurate enough with our pass to the strikers. Put the ball into the penalty area. You've no time. Put the ball into the penalty area. Cross the ball into the penalty area. There's no time. He's tripped over the ball now, Kiakos. Nobody near him. Put the ball into the penalty area. That's better. Now are we going to have a bit of luck? Put it in, you pudding. It's just not going to land, is it? It isn't going to land. There's no time. Get the ball in play. Put the ball in the box. You've no time for playing it about. Igbakim launches it. Back post. Lasiki's there. Zwelinski's there. Keeper takes it. Drops to the floor. It'll take him half an hour to get up now. You cannot wait like we are doing to get the ball into the box. He's going to blow. Get it in at the earliest opportunity. There you go. Season done. Season done. I mean, I'm not surprised Ridardo's looking like that. I just cannot believe this night to hit the woodwork 3 times. There's Marius Yop. I mean, you've just got to suck it up, haven't you? It really hurts. This is painful. This is painful. Another season coming in the Betclic 1. We'll talk about that later now. But tonight's game, what more could Wisla do to hit the woodwork 3 times? The keeper to make the saves that he's made. I mean, if all the chances that both teams had went in, it would have been about 13-4 to Wisla. So now we know who's going to be playing in the playoff final on Sunday. It's going to be Wisla Plock and Legnica. There's the goal scorer. Absolute banger of a goal. Broder in Wisla's goal will have thought he could have done better with it. Got his hands to it, but couldn't get enough on it to push it around. But watch the highlights. I'll put the highlights in this video. This is the winning goal. I mean, it's some goal, isn't it? But the keeper gets his hands to it. You've got to get your hands to it. You've got to put it around the post. But Wisla hitting the woodwork 3 times. I know I keep saying it, but and they weren't the best chances. Hitting the woodwork 3 times. There was other opportunities where the keeper's made some great saves. And when he's made the saves, he's pushed it out, and it's just been a yard too far for the players following up to put it in. But that's our season done. A geezer. Sad as I am, I'll clap the boys off. Same here, mate. What else could we have done tonight? And I was saying that in commentary. You can't do much more than that, than put the ball in the back of the net. You just need that little bit of luck. And tonight, we certainly didn't have it. It was a good goal that won it. Although Broder will be disappointed, the keeper. But I mean, it's not like sometimes you can hit the woodwork and it's the outside of the post or it's the top of the crossbar and it's never really going in. But the shot from Duda in the first half rattled the underside of the crossbar, went down, bounced just the wrong side of the goal line. Second half, hit the post. Inside of the post, it comes back across goal. And what does the keeper do? Thank you very much. Just picks it up. Just didn't fall. And I totally agree with Agiza. As disappointed as I am, and it's painful. It is painful. It hurts. But this is football, isn't it? And no doubt the Legnica fans will be celebrating and have that euphoric feeling. So all I can say to you is enjoy your moment. Good luck on Sunday when you play Wisla Plock. I hope Legnica go up now. I will be doing a watch along for that. I won't have the same intensity, obviously, because they're not my club. But we have another season. This will be the third season now for Wisla in the Betclic 1. It should have been 1. It should have been the mistake. All right, you go down and then you back up. But no, this is what happens. You can get drawn into being a Betclic 1 club, which we're not. We should be in the Eklikstrasse. We want to get playing Cracovia again, get the local derby going, you know. The infrastructure's there, the fans are there. You can argue whether the team's there, yeah or no. But it's going to be a hard summer now. Are they going to be able to keep hold of the likes of Ridado? Like Poznan will be in for Ridado, that is for sure. Agiza says, won't be walking through the forest this weekend. I hate wood now. Yeah. I like what you did there, mate. I like what you did. And I've just realised I've done all of this match. I know where I've gone wrong. I've not put my glasses on. I've not had my glasses on. Mind you, I've got it on a bigger screen now rather than the little stream that I normally watch, so I don't need them. So, all that there is to say is, on Sunday, I think it's 3 o'clock UK time, there's Biedrzycki. Had a rough start at the start of the season for Wisla with his red cards, but played well, came into his own. He'll no doubt hit the ground running next season. Wisla hopefully will hit the ground running next season. I'm convinced that our European campaign cost us at the start of the season. It was a distraction. There were some inconsistent performances. Agiza will tell you, we grabbed defeat from the jaws of victory on at least 3 occasions early on in the season. And that kind of set the tone for the rest of the season. He's on the bright side. After the promotions, we should be the best team left. The trouble is, who's coming down out the Eklikstrasse? It's always that. Yeah, disappointment on Ridardo's face, disappointment on all the players' faces. But you couldn't have done any more tonight apart from just have that little bit of luck go your way. My concern now is let's have a little bit of quiet now. Unlucky, mate. I'm hoping he's not upset because he knows that's his last game he's playing for us and he's going off somewhere else. Fingers crossed he stays at the club. Yeah, it sucks, mate, doesn't it? It sucks. He's played his part this season for us, though. He's been absolutely fantastic. Getting consoled by the owner of the club. Yeah, it sucks, but there you go. We go again next season, and this is what makes football football. It's exciting. It toys with your emotions. You can go from euphoria to despair in the blink of an eye. And that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. You don't always have to be the best team on the night to get the result. And Legnica have proved that tonight. They defended well. They had the height in the middle to deal with the crosses. This will need a little bit more guile, a little bit more care with the final pass, or else that's what teams are going to do to us next season. They will learn from that. And what they'll do, they'll sit in, let this will go down the side, and if they've got the height, they'll just soak them crosses up coming in. But, yeah, another disappointing end. Not a disappointing performance, because apart from the ball going in the net, that's a good performance. But a disappointing end to the season. Like I said, another season in the Betclic 1. What happens over the summer now? Unlucky that Mikulek looks like he's fractured or broke his ankle or his shin or something like that. In a Bane 4 says it should have been 5-1. It should have, mate. It should have. I've just got to take that off because I don't want to get me collar felt. Yeah, it should have, but it wasn't. It wasn't. And that's what makes it even harder to swallow. Or does it? I don't know. If you'd have played awful and you'd have got beat 1-2, 3-0, is that worse than really dominating a match, hitting the woodwork 3 times, keeper makes numerous saves and it just doesn't fall for you? I'm not sure which. I'd sooner play well and lose than get battered and lose, if that makes sense. Because for the future, it obviously is better. I mean, these chances, that from Duda in the first half, just absolutely rattled the underside of the crossbar. And then that from Alfaro, his first touch, just not meant to be. Defender getting the deflection, keeper was nowhere. And then this from Rodado, just getting a toe onto it, and it just... Oh, I don't know why, but when I watch these replays, I expect it to be a different outcome and the ball to go in. Not to be. So, well done, lads. And like a geezer said, you clapped the boys off. They gave it everything. It just wasn't to be tonight. I am concerned about what's going to happen in the summer. We're not going to bring players in. Have we got any money? Are we going to have to sell anybody? I'm worried Rodado's going to go. Mikulek, obviously, with his injury. I wouldn't want to get rid of Mikulek anyway, but maybe with his injury, that means he does stay a little bit longer. Yeah, it's going to be interesting transfer market. Right, on that note, I'm going to say thank you to everybody who joined me tonight. It's been emotional. It's been a roller coaster ride, but this is football, and this is why we love Wisla Krakow. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and give us a thumbs up. YouTube love thumbs up, apparently. Not that I particularly care. I do this for the love of it, not for making any money. Agiza says, I hear you, Jimmy. Agiza, thanks for being in the chat with me tonight, mate. I feel like we've gone through it together. I feel like we've bonded. We've bonded through pain. Oh, dear me. Frankie James says, great stream. Thank you, Jimmy. You're welcome, Frankie. You're welcome. 3 stream supporters tonight. jalexpetproducts.co.uk, heavenlypleasures.co.uk, and removepest.co.uk. Links in the description. Use the promo codes. Grab yourself a bargain at the discount. All that's left for me to say is unlucky Wisla Krakow. Congratulations, Legnica. We will see you in the final on Sunday. We'll do a live stream for it, if possible, against Wisla Plock for the right to go into the Ekklakstrasse for the 25-26 season. For Wisla, it's another season in the Betclic 1 coming up. Right. All that's left for me to say is enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for joining me. I am Jimmy James, and you've been watching Catch It Live First.